This is your explanation video for a shortcut to remembering a name. It's important within the context of this particular card trick, you repeat the name as often as possible in order to embed their name subconsciously. In the case of this particular example, let's imagine we found that the person's name is Jill Byrne. Jill, I want you to take out any card at all that you like, any card that you think might suit your personality. They take out this card and you say to them, sign your name, print it clearly, Jill Byrne, all the way across the front of the card. Of course, you tell them, don't show me the card, whatever you do. As they are signing their name across the front of the card, you explain different cards represent different personalities. For example, clubs. Clubs represent outdoors people rather than indoors people. Hearts, well, these are the people who are tricky, like a good joke, perhaps kind of devious personalities. Spades are people who are career orientated and career driven. And finally, diamonds. Diamonds are people who love diamonds and love wealth and love money. When the person has finished signing their name, you say, in a moment, you're going to take your card with your name on it, Jill Byrne. You'll place it face down inside the deck, and I'm going to take the deck behind my back, and super quickly, I'm going to find your card. And as you do that, you demonstrate what you're going to do, but you've done something very sneaky behind your back. Let's take a look at what I've done. So as you're demonstrating behind your back what you're about to do in a moment's time, what you do is you flop the whole deck face up except for that one face down card on top. Here's how to do it. As you say to the person, in a moment you'll put the card back in face down inside the deck. I'll take the deck and put it behind my back. Now as you say that, you do indeed put the deck behind your back, and you say, and I'm going to find your card super quick. But behind your back, you simply turn the whole deck face up except for that top face down card. When you come forward, everything looks the exact same and looks as it should. You then say to the person, take your card with your name, Jill Byrne, printed all the way across it, and put it back inside the deck. Notice I am repeating their name as often as possible in order to embed it, as I said, subconsciously. They place it in flush with the rest of the deck. Now, Jill, in a moment, I am going to put the deck behind my back and find it in less than 1 second. As you say that, you put the deck behind your back, and behind your back, you simply turn all of the cards face down again and join the top card face down on top also. You bring the deck back out and you say, I found your card. Now, of course, to them, nothing has happened. So to them, it looks like you've perhaps failed the trick or you're just joking around. You say, no, I really have found your card. Check this out. If I spread all of the cards face down, one card is face up, one card and one card only. It's right there, it's the Two of Hearts. But Jill, it's not any old Two of Hearts. It's the Two of Hearts with your name printed all the way across it, of course. In this instance, I haven't written on the card, but their name will be on the card. You then say to them, take that as a souvenir, but before you do, let's take a selfie with the card. You take out your camera, take a selfie with the signed card, so then when you go home, not only have you got an image of the person, you've also got an image of the card with their name on it. So then you can take a few moments at home to do this. Use mnemonics in order to remember both their name and the card. So in a year later, you'll be able to approach that person if you see them again and not only tell them their name, but also the playing card that they picked a year previous. Here's how to do it. First of all, you're going to create a picture out of their name. Any name you can create a picture from, but in this particular instance, let's use Jill Byrne. I would think of Jack and Jill rolling down the hill. Of course, I would think of this particular Jill rolling down the hill, and I would see her face on fire because her surname is Byrne. So therefore, I would remember Jill Byrne. Then, in order to remember the card, I would simply imagine myself shooting 2 arrows straight through her heart and her heart exploding twice, thereby representing the Two of Hearts. When I put those pictures together, I will indeed remember both her name and the playing card for years to come. Enjoy this trick and know this, that you can create any pictures out of any names, and if you take the time to do this, you'll have a trick that will serve you for years. Enjoy.